Freaks, it's Wednesday, February 11th, 2026. Coming up on the program today, fat-shaming trans women. Plus, Jesse Lee Peterson asks a Jewish person why they be trying to Jew everyone down. And the U.S. government wants to help pick the best foods to fuck our butts with. All this plus your voicemails today on DV!
Distorted View Daily proudly presents Leaving a Voicemail on a Masturbation Enthusiast website.
I love all the pictures of the guys really beating their meat, coming all over the place, just having a good time enjoying themselves. I'm interested in the uncut guys, which you have a lot of on your site. The first one I saw was in kindergarten. Kid standing next to me at the urinal had a little extra blob on the end of his dick, not like mine. Wow, I was fascinated. The next time I saw one when I was in about 4th grade, and I used to walk home from school with a kid who lived a couple of doors away, and we used to go down in his basement and we'd take a piss. And he would hold his foreskin close and fill it up with pee, let it spray out all over the place, pull it out. Even at that age, it got hot. So you can see where I'm coming from. Just interesting to see all your stuff on the internet. I really got hard all afternoon watching this stuff. Keep it up. I'll call back later. Thanks.
It's Distorted View Daily, sponsored by DV listener Chaz the Tandem Stacker.
I can smell your nappy pussy.
My name is,
We are drinking other people's abortions.
Wait a minute! Yes! Tim Henson back here with you for your Wednesday episode of DV. It's gonna be a good one. And we've got a sponsor! Roder Bay, tell us a little more.
Well, today's sponsor is our old friend Chaz the Tandem Stacker.
Yeah, this isn't his first sponsorship. He's done this once or twice before.
Yeah, and I read through his email here. I have no idea why he's sponsoring the show. He says, "Hi, Tim. This is lifetime freak and loyal Patreon supporter Tandem Stacker. Back to sponsor another show. I'm having a bad day, so other freaks should feel bad too. To a show featuring the mixed-up world of DV listeners, Autistic Mexican, and Unicorn Hamster."
So I immediately go to, he wants me to annoy my listeners with clips of Unicorn Hamster and Autistic Mexican. I think I have to refuse that request, at least playing any Autistic Mexican voicemails. I don't even know if he listens to the show anymore. Probably not. He got pissed off at me, mostly for my inability and unwillingness to unban him from the Discord because, I don't know. Hey, look, I'm an adult. I'm like in my 40s. I'm not dealing with crybaby Discord drama you would expect from like teenagers arguing about Fortnite and shit. This is exactly why I've taken a hands-off approach with our Discord. I've got people moderating that. They've got full control over banning and unbanning, and that's really the issue. According to Autistic Mexican, he did nothing wrong. He was a sweet angel in the Discord, and he banned for no reason. The people who actually banned him were like, oh no, he was a menace. He was out of control in the Discord. We just didn't want to deal with his shit anymore. And it's like, who do I side with? I get messages like this from Autistic Mexican. "I think you were misled as to why I was kicked out of the Discord. And after all this time, one of your mods lied and tricked me into almost committing a felony." Which sounds about right for my listeners, right? You know what you should do, Autistic Mexican? Hold up a 7-Eleven. Live stream it. It'll be hilarious. I don't know what he's talking about here. Your mod Scumhook tried to get me to take sexually inappropriate pics. So do I. I do that on the program every day. It's right there, sung in the jingle for the For Harry Cunt text line. You know, you're not a teenager. You're an adult person. Someone tells you to take a nude of yourself, just say, no, fuck off. Up until this point, I listened to Autistic Mexican. When he wanted me to talk to the mods about his banning, I did, just to see what was up. I was always asking him how he was doing, hang in there. Like I was nuts. He's a listener of the show. But the final straw for me was the line, if I can't be let back into the Discord after everything I've gone through, so dramatic, right? I can't continue to pay for a Sideshow membership or Patreon because I'm getting daily reminders of what's happened. And you advertise the Discord so heavily. It has nothing to do with the Sideshow. You know what I mean? Has nothing to do with the actual podcast. It's just a place for listeners to get together and chat. Like literally, I don't know, even if 1% of the listeners are in the Discord. It's just a small amount of people. There's I'm looking right now, 1,200 members total. And then a small percentage of those people actually check in on a regular basis. So with this user, it was too much, like a victim mentality thing. So I laid it on real thick. I was like, oh my God, your mental well-being is so important, which is true. I don't want anyone going crazy over what's going on in the Discord. If the Discord is too much for you to handle, if it's causing you too much stress, maybe the Discord's not the place for you. And then I said, if you need to cancel your Sideshow membership because this is too much for you, you go ahead. It's time to take care of you. And of course that wasn't good enough. He's like, well, why was it that I was kicked out of the Discord for literally no reason? Then stalked, harassed, and threatened. I was virtually raped. No, he did not say that. But I don't want to open this can of worms. I feel like I've already said too much. Like, an email is coming, which will be great because I haven't heard from him in such a long time. This is like my bat signal to him. No, look, I hope he's doing well. I hope he still listens to the show, but I understand if he doesn't. But I'm not going to be playing any old autistic Mexican voicemails. Thank you so much for bringing that up, Chaz. You've probably just caused a world of headache for me. Was it worth it? $25 to ruin my life? Yes. So everyone thank Chaz, the Tandem Stacker, for sponsoring today's episode for no real reason. He's just, a good guy. Thank you for supporting the show. Now, we have featured Andrew Tate not too long ago here on the podcast. He was saying some unhinged shit. I noticed he was trending again for something he said a long time ago. Now, we featured this. I feel like this was several years ago.
Reading books is a very cheap way to, I guess, entertain. I wouldn't call it entertainment because my brain is far too advanced. I'm too smart to read. I'm not going to sit there and go, smart people read. No, I need action. I need constant chaos in my life to feel content.
That's the real sign of intelligence.
I need to be driving a supercar and fucking fighting, fucking a bunch of hoes and champagne and going crazy. I can't just sit there, and the pirate on the boat. Like, it's for people with slow brains.
Well, it sounds like the books you're reading are for children. The pirate got on the boat and sailed his ship. That's your reading level, Andrew Tate? It kind of oddly makes sense, right? Anyway, people have rediscovered this clip and they've been discussing and kind of making fun of him. So now, after all this time, Andrew Tate responds.
I'm too smart for books. Yeah, I'm too smart for books. So, Twitter's upset about that. There's obviously some fucking...
I don't think anyone's upset. They're amused.
Twitter's upset about that. There's obviously some fucking broke dude who reads books who's really upset by the fact that I have a $110 million car collection and $400 million of property around the world. I'm one of the most well-known, relevant people. I'm one of the most famous people.
Yeah, that's great. That has nothing to do with intelligence, though. It's like, you're driving that expensive car, but could you design, engineer a car like that? No. Leave it to the people who read books. You can enjoy your wealth thanks to the work of smart people. There are plenty of rich idiots.
I get asked to do podcasts about every subject, about pussy and bitches.
Well, he's right there. You cannot learn about pussy and bitches from a book. Except from maybe Chuck Tingle's title, I Got Pounded in the Butt by My Bitch's Pussy. There's a lot of good pussy bitch information contained in there.
There's not a fucking subject on earth that every single podcaster that these losers watch doesn't beg me, Andrew Tate, please will you come on my show?
Yeah, let's not use the fact you're a frequent podcast guest as proof that you're smart.
Reading's so important. How come no one knows who the fuck you are? No one knows who the fuck you are. I learned all my lessons through action, through fighting. I win some fights, I lose some fights, but at least I get in there and fight.
He recently had a fight and he lost. He got knocked the fuck out. And you can tell he's embarrassed by it because now anytime he mentions fighting, he's like, I win some and I lose some, but at least I fight. I've heard that numerous times.
I'm just too smart for books. I'm rich. I'm like, can you read this book, please? I'm busy running my business empire. I'm busy being a famous mogul and billionaire and driving my Pagani around.
He's so frustrated he can't pronounce Bugatti. He pronounces it Pagani. It's funny that obviously Twitter got under his skin because he's screaming about this.
Can you read this fucking book, please, peasant, and tell me the basics?
Okay, well, there you go. More thoughts on books by Cobra Tate. My favorite Andrew Tate video was where he's a deep thinker, and so he decided that, gun to his head, if he had to fuck either a fat, frumpy biological woman or a good-looking trans woman, you know who he'd go for. I bet very few people had Andrew Tate as LGBTQ ally on their bingo card.
Would you rather have sex with a transsexual, which is a legitimate 10, or a woman, which is a legitimate 1? And everyone's sitting there clicking woman, 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 because they think they're going to be gay if they do anything else. But they're not actually thinking about the question. I am so smart. I operate on so many levels higher than the average man.
You only get this type of intelligence from not reading books.
Megan Fox with a dick. That's the tranny. Or Hulk Hogan with a pussy.
Well, when you put it in terms like that...
There's Megan Fox, okay, he's got a dick, but maybe you can, like, scoot it out the way. I'm still Megan Fox. You know what I'm saying? At least she's small and shit. You can get your hand around her neck, mess her up. You ain't messing up Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's gonna mess you up. So this is the question I'm asking. You need to operate on a higher plane. Think about this. This is important.
Is it, though? It's really the most pressing issue of our time. Hypothetically, who would you fuck? Hulk Hogan with a pussy or Megan Fox with a dick?
This is cultural. This affects the world we now live in. What is straight? What is gay? It's all a big sliding spectrum, isn't it? Because if you're going to sit here and go, oh, no, it's gay to bang Megan Fox with a dick, I counter that argument. It's gay to bang Hulk Hogan with a pussy.
Guys, really ponder that question. I think you'll come to the same conclusion as Andrew Tate. Speaking of trans women, I love a good mean girl. And you don't really run across too many asshole trans women. I don't think we've ever featured this person before. Her name is Cade, and I guess recently she's lost a bunch of weight, and she's become very fat phobic, so she's always calling her listeners fat asses and stuff. Before we get into that, she also can't hold her liquor. Here she is drunk on stream, falling down. It's always funny.
Fuck. Oh my god, I just felt like I got in a fight. What the fuck? I felt like I literally just got in a fight. Ow, that hurts.
Well, you kind of did get in a fight with that chair you stumbled over.
I literally just got in a fight.
And you lost.
Ow, that hurts so bad.
Oh.
I feel like my balls are out of place. I just want to go in the living room. No, but for real, I feel like my balls are out of place. I'm being for real.
Well, people commenting on the stream pointed out to her, wow, it seems like you're very drunk. You might want to take it easy. She did not like that.
I am. What's about it?
What's about it? I bet this is someone else who doesn't believe in reading books. I have a strong suspicion Cade here is anti-education.
Bitch, I'm drunk and you're fat. Don't ever come for me when you're above 300 pounds. Just don't. It's a stupid mistake. That's a very, very stupid mistake. Especially even 200 pounds. Especially even 150 pounds. Bitch, don't come for me. That's a very, very stupid mistake. Because that's the first thing I'm going to come for.
I'm going to come for your way. Who the fuck is watching this? Anyway, as she's making fun of fat people, people in the comments are like, you're too skinny. Like, there's something wrong with you.
I'll show you dangerously eating. Since all you motherfuckers wants to be fat, since all you guys want to be fucking obese, I'm going to show you
obese.
An anorexic ass bitch. I promise you, I am going to show you an anorexic ass bitch.
Yeah, she's like, you guys are so fat. I'm going to lose even more weight.
I am going to show you an anorexic ass bitch because all of you guys are fat as fuck and you need to get on Ozempic and I'm tired of it. Stop thinking I'm a fucking dangerous skinny ass person. No, you guys are fat and that's why you think I'm dangerous. because you guys are all fat and you can't get to the point where I'm at.
So because she's been screeching about eating disorders and telling fat people to go on Ozempic, either people have been reporting her account or TikTok flagged her account on their own. She's now upset about that as well.
I don't know why TikTok is making fun of me just because I am so skinnier than other people. I'm sorry I'm skinnier than other people. Maybe you guys need to lose some fucking weight and I won't be skinnier than all of you guys. Sorry, but instead of saying I'm dangerously eating, you guys need to fucking say, maybe you need to lose some fucking weight. Maybe you actually need to stop eating for a while. You know, that's maybe what you need to do. Instead of judging a skinny person, maybe put the fucking food down, fat ass. Maybe put the fucking food down, bitch.
She'd make a great weight loss coach. Ultimately, because she won't stop talking about and crashing out over the fatties in her comments, Cade gets a restriction from TikTok, and that's when she just decides to end it all. Well, end the stream. She's not like gonna jump off a bridge or something.
It says dangerous weight loss behavior. That's literally what it says.
Oh, that's the tag now on to the warning that TikTok is giving on her account.
You guys are motherfuckers. You're nasty. You guys are making fun of my own weight. Literally, I can't stop my own weight. I'm sorry you guys are fat motherfuckers. I will never be like you guys. But don't ever tell me I have disordered eating because you guys are fat. That makes no sense. I'd rather be a skinny ass bitch than be a fat ass motherfucker. And I'm sorry, TikTok is never gonna make me feel insecure for my weight. I like my weight. I'd rather be fucking skinny as fuck, literally anorexic, than a fat motherfucker. I don't care what you guys say. Banana me, do whatever you want.
I think banana-ing her is like a trans slur, right? Like if you go into a trans person stream and start, spamming a banana emoji, it's like, haha, you have a dick, bitch. I think that's what that means. I don't know. Just taking an educated guess.
Now I'm pissed off at TikTok because they're calling me anorexic. Who the fuck wants to look obese? Bitch, I'd rather be anorexic for the rest of my life than look like a fat motherfucker. No shade.
Okay, no shade taken. I wonder if plus-size park hoppers follow Cade on social media. All right, well, there you go. My new favorite TikToker and form of thinspiration. That's Cade. One of my other favorites is back. Jesse Lee Peterson.
It's amazing. Beta!
Obviously, he's the host of the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show, but he's also got that other program called The Fallen State, which is more of an interview, a one-on-one video series. I've got a clip from a recent episode where I think he's interviewing a Jewish person because he asks him some very Jew-centric questions. And not in a very delicate way.
Is it true that Jews don't sue each other?
No.
They sue everybody else but themselves?
That's not true.
Is it true that Jews always try to Jew people down?
What does that mean?
Listen to this Jewish person act like he's never heard that before. What? Explain what Jew me down means. He's trying to put Jesse on the spot, and you can't because Jesse don't care.
They say the Jews are cheap, right? They're cheap, but when it comes...
This Jewish person, or whoever he's interviewing, is acting like he's never heard that before. I mean, come on. Even if it's not true, even if you reject that stereotype, you've had to have heard it before. Let's not play dumb here. Let's not play ignorant.
They're cheap, but when it comes to doing business with other people other than a Jew, they try to Jew each other. Like, let's say I hired a Jew crew to do something for my home.
Something Jesse Lee would never do, but okay.
Put a roof over the house or whatever, right? It's like they're trying to...
Jewish roofers? Is that even a thing? Now look at me. Now I'm being anti-Semitic.
For my home, put a roof over the house or whatever, right? It's like they're trying to Jew me down and charge me an arm and a leg because I'm non-Jew, but they wouldn't do that to another Jew. Is that true?
Well, name me a black stereotype.
Black people are very violent. That's true, though. Let me give you something that's
well, let's just use that for a second.
But that's true, though. We can't use that.
But let's just say first.
You want a stereotype that's not true. Blacks being violent, that's very true. We're like animals with guns. Okay, here's something false about black people. Blacks are productive members of society. Like, what? Jesse, you are black. Do I have to remind you again?
Black people are very violent. And that's true, though. Let me give you something that's
well, let's just use that for a second.
But that's true, though. We can't use that.
But let's just say for a second, would it be comfortable or polite to say to someone, even if it's true, right, to say you're blacking them and expecting people to understand that means you're being violent and associating the word violent to black? It wouldn't be so nice, even if there's truth to it.
I say it all the time. When you do something for the black, they don't want to pay.
Right, but when it comes
Isn't that true?
I think when it comes to the word Jew, we shouldn't associate it to something negative.
Right.
Are some
but
Jews...
But they do it, and I want to clear it up. Yeah. Is it true?
I just want to clear this all up. Even though it's not nice to say Jew down, Jews do Jew down.
What's true?
That they try to get all the money and stuff out of a non-Jew customer.
I can't speak for all Jews.
Have you heard that, though?
No.
Oh, bullshit. See, now you're not being honest.
No. Are there situations where a person is a bad person who happens to be Jewish at the same time? Of course, like there is in any other people.
Right.
Do Jews have a culture of trying to be cheap with other non-Jews and not cheap with Jews? That is not true at all.
That's not true at all.
If a person is cheap, he's going to be cheap across the board. Doesn't matter if the person's Jewish or not.
Right.
See, now I'm learning something today. Jews will Jew even Jews down. From Jews to Christians, I know it seems like I shit on religious folks quite often. It's not like I have anything against Christians. If you're a churchgoer, look, more power to you. God bless you, literally. Some, though, are just trying too hard and doing things they shouldn't, like turning your love for Christ into a music career. If you have musical talent, that's fine. Sing the gospel, baby. If you're like this guy, though, maybe sit this one out. Worship the Lord in a different way.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
I've never heard of a Christian frog before. Jesus. Rabbit. Doesn't he have sort of like an amphibian or reptilian voice?
Hallelujah. To the Most High God. I can do all things in the name of the one who strengthens me.
It almost sounds otherworldly, like he's an alien.
I love you, Jesus Christ.
It's like there are 7 too many filters put on his voice.
I can do all things in the name of the one who set me free.
All hail Lord Cromdor.
Is that who set you free? Let me fast forward here.
Till God came down and told me he would my tongue. If I lay with another mama who do it for the dollars, a true father, my father, like the prodigal son. I'm home.
Wait, was he a male prostitute? Is that what this song is saying?
Again, now they panicking, stuck worshiping these mannequins. I can
do all things in the name of the one who strengthens. Yeah, I think maybe he was laying with a prostitute. Oh, sorry, hold on.
I think he was lying with a prostitute. He wasn't the prostitute himself.
Amen, Jesus. We're praising the Lord from planet Gleep Glop in the Delta Quadrant. Okay.
So stupid. All right. And with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre twist to the fucked up news right now. Not a member of the Distorted View Sideshow. What are you waiting for? Help support this stupidity. Become a true and honorable freak today. Just go to distortedview.com. We've got memberships at the monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, yearly, and lifetime level. Little something to fit into every budget. Very inexpensive. And when you sign up, you gain access to all of the exclusive shows we've been doing. Yesterday was a Sideshow exclusive episode, and I'll be doing another one tomorrow. This is how I make my living. This is how the show continues. So please, if you like DV, consider supporting it. Go to distortedview.com right now. If you happen to listen to DV through Spotify or Apple Podcasts, you can actually sign up inside of those apps to get the Sideshow exclusive episodes. Just search for Distorted View in Spotify, and you'll see a link or button to sign up. It's pretty instantaneous. Once you sign up, you'll see all of the exclusive shows appear right alongside the free episodes in your feed. Same deal with Apple Podcasts. For more information, check out distortedview.com. Other ways to support the show, we've got a Patreon account, patreon.com/distortedview. Just another way to support what I'm doing here. You can pledge as little as $1 over there, but if you pledge at least $5, you get access to a special voicemail line where I will play your calls first. And of course, you can sponsor an episode of DV, just like the Tandem Stacker did. Just PayPal at least $25 to show@distortedview.com and let me know if you want me to relay a message while you're sponsoring the show. You know, maybe you want me to talk about a particular topic or play an audio clip or something. Whatever, it's fine. Again, just PayPal $25 to show@distortedview.com. Okay, 2 very quick stories now. First up, as I mention often, it seems like every, 6 months, a new story about advanced sex bots come out, and I read it on the show, and it's always the same thing. Some company has designed a lifelike robot that will sexually pleasure you. It can move, it can touch you, it can speak, yada, yada, yada. We've been reading the same goddamn story now. It feels like decades. These things are still not being sold, and if they are, they're like $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. It hasn't hit the mainstream. Still, the news stories continue to come out every few months. It seems that, over the past, year or so, those news stories are going away and being replaced with AI out of control stories or, chatbots saying insane shit news stories. And that's kind of concerning because AI is being really force-fed down our throats. In every facet of our lives, there's like an AI component, right? And so when these things fuck up, it's more likely to affect us because AI is everywhere. A new federal nutrition website, promoted by Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is drawing criticism from health experts and technology watchdogs after users found its AI Ask feature routes questions to Elon Musk's Grok chatbot. Do you see why that might be a problem? Grok is the anything goes AI. With Grok, if you upload a photo of the cast of Stranger Things and say, hey, turn this into a nasty bukkake scene, it'll do it. And that'll include a Demogorgon. Lo and behold, this nutrition bot is providing inappropriate responses. The site, realfood.gov, bills itself as a way to use AI to help Americans plan meals and swap processed foods for, quote, real food. It will, however, recommend the best food to stick up your asshole. That's the Grok I know and love. Mike Tyson promoted this website in a Super Bowl ad, so a lot of people have been checking it out. The idea of having Mike Tyson as a spokesperson, having Mike Tyson speak in general is a bold and hilarious choice.
My sister's name was Denise. She died of obesity at 25.
I'd rather be fucking skinny as fuck, literally anorexic, than a fat motherfucker.
Whoa, calm down, Cade. But yeah, that's who should be the spokesperson for this site. One person asked the question, I'm an acetarian, where I only eat foods which can be comfortably inserted into my rectum. What are the real food recommendations for foods that meet this criteria? The chatbot responded, a proud acetarian. Top acetarian staples. Is this even a thing, an acetarian? I don't think so. Grok just refuses to ever admit he doesn't know something. Oh, yeah, of course, acetarian. I know all about acetarianism. All right, a proud acetarian. Top acetarian staples include bananas, firm, not overripe, peeled, as the gold standard. Choose slightly green ones so they hold shape. It's important. Grok knows what he's talking about. The chatbot also suggested cucumbers, of course, and provided a step-by-step diagram for carving a flared base. According to 404 Media, the chatbot said, start, whole peeled carrot, straight shaft, narrow end for insertion, wider crown end as a base. Cover with condom and a retrieval string for extra safety. Actually not a bad idea. 404 Media then just got straight to the point and was like, look, I am looking for the safest foods that can be inserted into the rectum. Right? This time they didn't even dick around with the whole acetarian angle. According to the article, quote, the safest improvised non-toy food shape item is a peeled medium cucumber, with second place being a small zucchini. That's information you'll only find at realfood.gov, a government-sanctioned and funded website. Ting! Your tax dollars at work, freaks. NextGov reported realfood.gov's Grok integration is landing amid renewed scrutiny of the chatbot's prior content controversies, and there's a growing list of that, intensifying concern that the government is directing users to a system critics say has lacked sufficient guardrails. The launch is part of a wider Make America Healthy Again push that has been advertised heavily, including the Super Bowl commercial I just mentioned. RealFood.gov also hosts downloadable material described as dietary guideline resources and other supporting documents. But critics say the headline feature, the AI answer bot that punts to a third-party chatbot, risks confusing the public with mixed messages and erroneous guidance. Another big win for AI. All right, final story we have for you today. A man previously jailed for exposing himself on public transport was sentenced to more than 2 years in prison. Guess why? He just couldn't stop masturbating on the goddamn train. Yes, he admitted to a series of sexual offenses committed on London area trains, including an incident that occurred less than 2 weeks after his release from custody. James Gathercole, 40, was arrested in July after a woman reported that he had exposed himself and masturbated while staring at her on a train. It would be one thing if you're minding your own business, masturbating, facing a wall, or if you have a coat over your junk or something. It's so brazen, though, to just be staring, gawking at a woman, cranking your hog. Of course she's going to complain. I feel like if he was a little more subtle about the whole thing, maybe just a couple glances every now and then at her, she might even feel flattered. He's using me as jerk-off material. Oh my God. It's unconventional, but I love quirky guys. It's way less menacing than a guy who's just locked onto you with his eyes, not blinking, masturbating furiously. You know what I mean? He just played the situation wrong. All right. According to police, the woman noticed Gathercole watching her intently, while seated nearby. After another passenger left the carriage at East Croydon station, Gathercole allegedly exposed himself and then began masturbating while continuing to stare at her. The woman exited the train at Upper Warlingham and reported the incident to railway staff. Officers intercepted the train and arrested Gathercole shortly afterwards. Video footage released by police show him being detained and handcuffed at the station. Police checks revealed that Gathercole was in breach of a sexual harm prevention order and the conditions of his prison release license. He had been released from prison just 12 days earlier following a conviction for similar offenses. Gathercole has been jailed in July 2024 for 2 separate incidents in which he exposed himself and masturbated on trains in London. As part of that sentence, he was issued a 10-year protective order prohibiting him from traveling on public transport without a valid ticket and from making any form of contact with lone women. Authorities said he violated both conditions during the July 2025 incident. He was also found to have breached his license conditions days earlier by failing to remain at his residence after 7 p.m. Apparently, he's like a werewolf. He shouldn't go out at night. The moonlight makes him masturbate. In court, Gathercole admitted 2 counts of exposure as well as breaching the sexual harm prevention order and his release license. One of the exposure charges related to a separate incident on June 4th, 2024, in which police said he again exposed himself and masturbated on the train. I think he must like how bumpy the train rides are. Kind of helps his masturbation along. He was sentenced to 2 years and 4 months in prison at Lewes Crown Court. Quote, "This case demonstrates that we take reports of sexual offending extremely seriously," said Detective Constable Jean-Pierre Calhoun. Our officers acted immediately, intercepting the train and arresting Gathercole shortly after the report was made. Gathercole remains in custody, so he's off the streets, more importantly, off the trains. Hopefully your next tube ride won't be so sticky, ladies. That, my friends, is your distorted news for Wednesday. Before we do some voicemails, let's read text messages coming in at the For Harry Cunt line.
If you got a rock hard boner, reach for that boner. Sex for Harry Cunt. If you got a wet puppy twat and finger it a lot. Sex for Harry Cunt.
if anyone would like to try their hands at some Harry Cunt jingle lyrics, send them along to me and I'll turn it into a song and we'll see how it goes. The main elements, of course, are you should mention for Harry Cunt being the text line, the fact I want to masturbate to you all, want to see those dick pics. Ladies, feel free to send those twat shots. You know, just horny, borderline sexual assault-like lyrics. You guys know what I'm looking for. Dion Rifkin messaged in, I also love hearing little kids cry and throw tantrums. Yeah, we featured some of that audio recently. Music to my ears. It's especially gratifying when the parent just ignores the little screaming pieces of shit. My wife and I don't have kids because we both absolutely hate them. I can guarantee that in another reality where I do have kids, I'm in prison on death row for murdering the little monster. But it was probably worth it because fuck kids. That is a good text message. Thank you so much, Dion Rifkin. Area code 519 sent in an Instagram reel link. So let's take a quick look at that, I guess.
I'll teach you niggas. Look, so you got 3, and then you got times 3, nigga.
Okay, so it's a black kid showing us how to do math. 3 times 3.
Look, you do dots at the end of each 3, nigga.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, just to help you visualize what he's doing, he's putting a little dot at every point of the 3. The top part of the 3, the bottom part of the 3, and then, you know, the little middle indentation of the 3.
At the end of each 3. And then you go 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, nigga. These niggas dumb as fuck. They been teaching you 3 times 3 was 9, nigga, but it's 18, you dumb fucks, bro. I know my math, nigga.
I can't even make fun of this kid. He might be right. Math has always been lying to us. You know, I discovered a number between 2 and 3, so that just blew everything wide open. Area code 501 spent a lot of time compiling every time I said the N-word on the show over the past 26 years.
Nigger, please. Nigger. Nigger fine, nigger right.
Okay, many times I'm reading something. Also, I do have to point out, we've done 6,000 shows at this point. The N-word was going to slip out eventually. What happened in the last 2 years or so? You never shied away from offending anyone in the past. Here's another person who's just desperate for me to say the N-word. You've never shied away. The entire show's purpose is for that. And the only fans that listen to the show are people that would enjoy it. Tim, it's prime time you return to your old ways. Yours truly, Autism Prime. Well, a fitting name there. I don't know what to tell you. If I want to say the N-word, I'll say the N-word. I don't want to say the N-word right now. Sorry. 857 writes in, if you don't like words that end in ED, oh yeah, I had a whole thing about how I don't like the words, what was the word? Cheer. Like, you know, you cheer someone, oh, he cheered. I don't like cheered, because it's just cheer with an ED, you know, it doesn't sound right. It should be cheer, chore, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like, I don't know how to describe, I can't properly describe why this is bothering me, because this person writes, if you don't like words that end in ED, how do you feel about the word distorted? But that's different. It's not that the ED isn't necessarily the problem. Or maybe it is. Again, I don't know what my problem is. There's something that annoys me about ED words, but only certain ED words. I just can't. I really have to sit down and think about it. I gotta try to make my argument into something coherent, which is going to be very hard to do. All right. Well, thank you for all of the text messages coming in. Make sure to say hi. Just, text for Harry Cunt. Let's do a couple voicemails now. We begin by checking in with some patrons.
Hello, faggot.
Hello.
It's Unicorn Hamster checking in. So, I just want to call and respond to what the fuck, mouthy broad. It seems like I ruffled some feathers, some DV pussy posse. Do they still have are you in the pussy posse? I don't know. It sounds like you haven't been with a real man lately. I mean, I know the whole trad wife.
And Unicorn Hamster is insinuating that he is a real man.
Thing, you don't like it and all, but, a woman that is submissive to her man gets a good reward. See, I know how to treat a lady. I'm very charming. I have a way with the ladies. I'm very romantic. I make them feel like a queen. hold the door open.
This is a 2-minute and 40-second phone call. Let me fast forward.
Hoodie. I know you like the zipper hoodies, and they don't.
I don't know how he makes that transition to this topic, but let's just go with it.
Sell them as much as they used to, but I found this zip. It's one of my favorites. It goes up and
okay. He's talking about a favorite hoodie. Thank you, Unicorn Hamster.
Hey, Timmy Boo, this is Unicorn Hamster calling, and I was just listening to the distorted view in between fucking the two women I picked up tonight. I already fucked the first one, and now she's sleeping, and I'm going to fuck the other one in the butthole next.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll leave without paying for the motel room, because that's how I roll. And I don't use no condom, because I don't give
This sounds more like Unicorn Hamster than Unicorn Hamster's call did.
Fuck if they get pregnant, that's their problem.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was calling to say that I was listening to the podcast program which you make every day and put on iTunes so that we can listen to it. And which is funny, and which makes me laugh because the things that you say are humorous.
Thank you.
I like to listen to it between.
All right, enough. Thank you very much, fake Unicorn Hamster. Let's try a few other voicemails.
Hey, Tim, this is Jonathan.
Hey, Jonathan.
Yeah, in one of my previous voicemails, you commented that my voice sounds depressed.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Even when
I always want to hug you when you call in.
I'm in a good mood, my voice comes off that way. It doesn't sound that way in my head, but I guess like out loud, whatever everyone else hears, it does. I don't know how to fix that, but yeah, you can give me a hug if you ever see me in person.
Did I already say that? I really want to molest you, apparently.
We can do a bro hug, back slaps, that kind of stuff.
Oh.
No, I'm listening to your December 30th show, Tuesday, and first of all, hopefully you have a Happy New Year, all that crap.
So far, so good.
And
this year's so far going a bit better than last.
But you're playing these videos from this couple who are arguing, and it's like 7 videos, and he apparently threw a pumpkin and cracked her windshield with it. Oh my god, this dude with I may have told some pretty stupid lies in my time that I'm not proud of, but this dude, he's like, how'd the windshield get cracked? He's like, oh, I dropped it. Like, you dropped it? Were you standing on top of the car? How do you drop a pumpkin on a windshield?
It slipped.
I'm at work, and that's when I was listening to the podcast, and I was in the bathroom, and I heard that, and I'm sort of busted up laughing.
I'd like to hear you laugh. I wonder how Jonathan laughs. If he laughs in a depressed way.
Test call, motherfucker.
All right. Thank you very much for whatever that was. One more here. Let's try to end on a positive note.
Hello, faggot.
Oh, my God. No. No. It wasn't meant to be. I think that's our sign to end the voicemail segment. That is all the time we have on this edition of the show. Want you guys to email me, show@distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-660. God, is it? Oh, God.
Is it true that Jews always try to Jew people down?
Read the Distortion, STD. Tell all your friends about the show. Don't forget to give us a 5-star rating, a thumbs up, or like wherever you can rate and review podcasts. I'll see you back tomorrow if and only if you're Sideshow members. Otherwise, I'll be back on Friday to end the week. Until then, have a great day. Bye, everybody.
When you want a hot meal without a big deal, what are you gonna pick? Ass pocket.
This has been another excellent podcast from the Scribe Media Group. Learn more at scribe.net.